morning from the studio at West and Mr. Cole's advisory. I'm Abby.
And I'm Anna. Today is day 1. Hey, Abby, want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dewey.
Dewey who?
Do we have to do our homework tonight?
Now let's get a check-in with Maria and a new segment we call Where at West.
Can you identify the location of today's picture? The answer lies somewhere on West Campus. Today's picture can be viewed or scanned by the QR code on the screen. If you are the first to enter the correction location of today's picture, your name will be read at the end of the news show and after advisory. You can stop by the main office to receive your lunchline budge pass. Now, here is today's Where at West picture. Now over to the sports desk with Gabby.
The Vikings home opener at the new U.S. Bank Stadium is this Sunday night against the Green Bay Packers, but getting into the game is going to cost you a pretty penny. Ticket King is reporting that even nosebleed seats were selling for $259 on Tuesday, and second-row seats near the field were going for nearly $3,700. Some season ticket holders are selling their seats for the opening games and using the profit to help offset the cost of their season tickets. As for whether Sean Hill or Sam Bradford will be starting as quarterback for the Vikings remains a secret. Coach Zimmer said he'd prefer to hold his cards close to the vest. Now let's check in on the weather with Kaylin.
Okay, so today it's 63 degrees out and there's some clouds. Next slide, please. So there isn't really any rain in Minnesota, but there's some coming from the west. Next slide, please. This weekend looks pretty good for the Vikings game. And now back to our anchors.
The weather looks pretty good for the blue team people who are going to French Park today, don't you think?
Yeah. Now let's go over to today's announcements.
Attention 7th and 8th grade music students. Are you interested in joining jazz band? 7th and 8th graders, please sign up for an audition on the bulletin board outside of the band room. Auditions will take place next week before school. We are also looking for guitar, piano, and bass players. Please see Mr. Peterson with any questions that you may have.
Attention all students. If you have contacted your parent to bring something to school for you, it is your responsibility to come to the office and check between your classes or at lunchtime. The office is cutting down on interruptions to classrooms.
Attention all students. Remember that all cell phones are to be placed in your locker during the school day between 9:10 and 4 o'clock. No cell phones are allowed during the school day. Now back to our anchors.
Those announcements were quite good. I think I'm going to sign up for jazz band.
Yeah, me too. Now here's the weekend wrap.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Oh yeah. Whenever you are, wherever you are. People, are you ready? This one's going out to Edmonds Middle School in Burlington, Vermont. Come on. It's the W-E-E-K-N rap with vocabulary, and we have a quick recap. So let's kick it off with Russia. An agreement was reached with the U.S. that could lead to Syrian peace. And it's a big step for Russia and the U.S. to have joined forces to fight terrorist threats. Next, North Korea's been testing nuclear weapons, and it's caused much tension. Apparently the bombs keep getting stronger, and their wait for a warhead may not take much longer. And though in their nation they've got a lot of pride and independence, they just made a public outcry. Why? For help from flooding, it's been hard to survive with the heaviest rain since 1945. Now we've arrived back home in the States. Let's head to North Dakota for an update. Where tribes have been protesting the pipeline. The U.S. stepped within saying now's not the right time. So for now, a part of the construction's on pause, but it's still too early for protesters' applause. But here's some news that may make you want to cheer. The average U.S. household income grew last year. It had been stagnant for so long. Is it a sign our economy is trying to be strong? Now come along with me, back to the 60s, a time when the sugar industry was acting shifty. They paid scientists to play down the link between sugar and heart disease, and that stinks. For saturated fat, it took too much of the blame. That was not sweet. You think Big Sugar should be ashamed? Last, the iPhone 7's about to drop, but not with the headphone jack. Wait, what? Are they going wireless too soon? Is it the next trend, or is Apple out of tune? Who knows, but either way, now we've got a jet. That's the Weekend Rap from FloCab. Don't forget to enter the shout-out contest. Literally, every week, don't forget, you can get shouted out in the Weekend Rap from FloCab.
That was a pretty rap-alicious rap.
Yes, and for today's lunch, we have cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza, hot ham and cheese sandwich, entree salad, and for sides we have ranch tossed salad, fresh fruit, fresh veggies, and a mini ice cream sandwich. And the fastest responder with the correct location of today's picture is Caroline Pickerel from Miss Avery's advisory. Congratulations, Caroline. You can stop by the office to receive your lunch on Bud Pass. The answer to today's problem was the pupil of the eye in the wall mirror at the bottom of the stairs near the lunchroom.
The quote of the day is, sow a thought, reap an act, sow an act, reap a habit, sow a habit, reap a character, sow a character, reap a destiny.
Thanks for watching and make it a fry-alicious day.